and we can have one final goal. But that will be it for tonight.
احنا لازم نعمل حاجة في الجهاز ده نلعب فيه. مفيش أي حاجة نعمل فيها حاجة؟
I'll go down to see Sister Lay, the only reasonable person around here.
Hello.
طيب. بص كده جايز نلاقي حاجة.
Yes, and past emotions form future decisions. Sure looks promising.
Event Horizon, here we come.
I'm hungry. If I head down and get some meat.
Are you crazy? Hush wants us to guard that satellite dish with our lives. He comes out to check it. Somebody's been at the dish. Better inform Hush.
ده هيخليه جانب.
Just want to see if you're doing okay.
I don't understand what is happening to me. I don't like this.
Still not quite yourself, I see. That doesn't necessarily mean it will never get better. I mean, I'll check on you in a little while.
ever worry your parents wouldn't be proud of you if they knew what you did for a living?
No, I try to think about Pop Bunker instead.
Just imagining the end goal. Minute mind manipulation precisely targeted at one decision only. It's gorgeous. And these baby steps to get there, each and every one of those compared to a once-in-a-lifetime discovery.
You're moving on to memory record. Proud to be a part.
نشوف كده.
Let's get started.
انت هتعمل مكالمة يا عم اخلص. ماشي.
Take a seat.
ما ينفعش العب هنا ولا حاجة؟ طيب. يعني في مؤشر هنا اهو سيف وفي دينجر، المفروض نخليها على دينجر.
H109 initiated at 100% signal strength.
Good. All good to go.
بس انا فعلا مش لاقي الفيوز ده لو له علاقة بالفيوز.
Motor control 44.1. Execute.
Nothing. He is a strong one.
Come on. Do this. Damn it.
We need to go higher.
Quiet. I can't focus.
That's it. No more sessions with this test subject. He's clearly abnormal.
Okay. You're right. We'll have to find another subject and do this tomorrow. Someone get this freak out of my sight. Now! That's close enough. Now, go away.
Okay, follow me.
ماشي.
You need clearance to pass, and you don't have it, buddy. Excuse me, you're not allowed here, you know. Don't get me wrong, but I hope we never meet again.
I'll be there in a second. Keep watch.
Hi there.
ماشي. احنا لازم نشوف فيوز.
Need to get you out the building. Come on, now. Sir, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down.
بس هو مفيش حل غير كده.
Both targets down. Good. Just give me a second, and I'm in. You can now access the core 47.
تمام. هو مفيش حل غير كده، الرصاصة واخلص. هنقعد ندور على فيوز. طب احنا ايه، هنحاول ننزل. لا مش هينفع.
Whatever you say.
ما ينفعش انزل.
What's that command? Okay, continuing search.
هنسيف بقى. هننزل عادي. مش مشكلة. ادي الفيوز اهو، هتلاقيه يعني موجود هنا في دور من الادوار. فين طبعا احنا مش هنرجع بالهدوم دي. الفاسيلتي جارد صح؟ تمام. احنا كنا دخلنا منين؟ لا نسيت.
Hey, how's your back doing lately?
Oh, okay.
Still keeping up with those stretches? A little bit. Something like that.
تمام. نخش بقى على الجهاز اللي تحت ده. احنا كنا فتحنا لنفسنا باب بالصدفة. هيك يا باشا. من هنا بس مش ما بقتش قضية خلاص.
Welcome. Please follow the grey line to security check. Thank you.
تمام. بس نخش هنا عادي. كاميرا.
Security protocol overruled.
تمام.
Good. You're alone. I'm sealing the room and dimming the windows 47. No need to worry about intruders.
تمام كده.
It's all here. Clients, operatives, every hit the ICA ever sanctioned. Enough to shut them down for good. But first you need to locate all files referencing Diana and yourself.
Tell me, what did it feel like? Taking lives?
Random. Disorder.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare. Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. I choose him.
The two of you go way back. I didn't realize that you... I don't know. I get why you want to protect her. So, wipe all the data referring to the two of you from their system before we publish the rest.
Delete files.
Okay, good. I've set up a link to an information non-profit site. When you press that button, it's up there and the whole world will know. There's no undo 47. This will shut the ICA down for good. You really okay with this? It's who you've been for so long.
Yeah, Lavin.
Maybe it's time for a change.
I'll just return things to normal. No need to alert them we were here prematurely. Shit! I missed that. We're blown, 47. I can hold the doors for a little while. Use the vents to get out. Go, now!
All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
This is bad.
Oh.
That means they'll shoot on sight. I'm gonna create some havoc, 47. Make the core melt down. Maybe we'll divert their attention a bit.
Warning, core overheating. Warning, core shut down. Temperature critical. Warning, fire detected.
علامة الخروج اهي. في خروج هنا. في خروج هنا. لا احنا هنسيف. ماشي.
All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
Command area is all clear. Please advise, over.
كله بقى alerted. الخروج يا فوق يا هنا يا هنا.
Warning, core overheating.
Man, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over.
Warning, fire detected. All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
Will do. Out.
هنخرج ازاي؟
Command, corridor all clear. Relocating.
Warning, core overheating.
Command, I have nothing to report on your location. Over.
ماشي.
Warning, fire detected. Personnel, breach protocol initiated.
واحنا كده صح كده المفروض اطلع على الشارع برا مكان الفتحة الباب السري اللي احنا فتحناه من هنا. تمام سايبة ده احنا عملنا انجاز. كله خرج اهو. قشطة قوي انا مبسوط من نفسي.
Shit. That was tense, 47.
تمت المهمة بنجاح. لو كده مش الاكزيت هنا برا، انا ماشي صح؟ انا رايح فين؟ ايه ده؟ الكوبر الصغير ده قشطة اوي. لا لازم لايك يا جدعان، لازم لايك، مينفعش كده. غرقوني لايكات والنبي. عيب عليكم يعني، لايكات بقى يلا. ايه وهركب المترو كمان. لا ده انا كده يلا. ده مترو شبرا. قشطة.
Now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world, the so-called ICA files. The disclosure of
You win. So,
what happens now?
The ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know, most of whom have never tied me to a chair. You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got. I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
الموضوع هيقلب بجد بقى. نكد في نكد. طيب تعال نكمل مع بعض The Farewell مع ألف سلامة. يعني يا ترى ايه اللي هيحصل؟
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Harold.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, toasting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's TAMARA VIDAL, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
تمام. بلانينج كالعادة زي ما هو، مش قضية. السلاح خلينا المرة دي أبيض. البدلة ما اقدرش اغير البدلة. يبقى في مهمات اقدر اختار اللبس زي ما انا عايز، وفي حاجات. طيب ماشي، يلا بينا.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games.
حلو البدلة.
Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, TAMARA VIDAL. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
مش اوكي. بعد اسر تاني يا جماعة. انا مش عارف ايه اللي بيحصل. كنت بسجل ببرنامج تاني، فالبرنامج التاني عامل مشكلة. الصوت مش حلو، ومش الكود بتاعه، مش الانكودنج بتاعه مش متعرف على البرامج المونتاج. لازم احولهم عشان اعرف امنتج. فدلوقتي انا بمنتج بنفس البرنامج، بس فعلا مشكلته ان هو بتاع الاورنج اللي انا مش فاهمه ده بيعمل ايه. طيب المطلوب مننا احنا نغتال 2 ونحمي ديانا.
3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades,
New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed an impressive client roster, counting such corporate behemoths as top investment bank Milton.
He must be over the moon about John stepping down. He's been living alone here for what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal.
Hey there, big guy.
ممنوع حد يخش.
Oh, really? You think you're not entering here? Yeah, like he said.
طيب.
I didn't see the
بالموبايل كاميرا قصدي ايه بقى
Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
شكرا.
Yeah, hey, bro.
حفلة جميلة.
Did you get for an aperitif?
كالعادة نحاول ندرس الموقف. نحاول ندرس الموقف بيعمل ايه بيهبب بيروح فين. بحب الف لفة كده اشوف. اعتقد هو هيقف حتة من الحتة هنا واروح انا ازق واخلص منه. نخش جوه. جايز.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther? Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
Then, all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion.
Diana here.
Carry on.
Ah, Miss Burnwood? Mr. Yates said you'd be dropping by. Are you ready for the grand tour?
Who else will be attending?
Let me check. Just yourself, Miss Vidal, and Mr. Corvo Black, an employee of Mr. Yates from the New York office. He hasn't checked in with us yet. Would you like us to call him for you?
That won't be necessary. We'll go at our own pace.
No problem. I will tell Mr. Vargas, chief winemaker, to expect your arrival. You are in for a treat.
What do you make of this?
Well, Yates wants us out of the way. There's a reason we're the only heralds going on this tour of his. He's buying. Question is, for what? I wouldn't be surprised if he considers me a threat, but is he bold enough to defy Edwards?
He'd be a damn fool. But they don't call him cojones for nothing. I need to inform Edwards. Let him know something screwy is going on.
Don't. I know how to deal with the likes of Don Yates. The one we need to worry about is Corvo Black.
Yates' fixer. You know him?
ICA regular. I always suspected he was a middleman for Morgan, Yates and Cohn. I never took his contracts. Masterpiece of work. Below my standards. But plenty of my colleagues were less picky.
Well, they certainly got theirs. I wonder how your agent will feel if he saw you now.
He wouldn't. 47 is a weapon, and weapons don't judge. They go where they're pointed.
That's calm. I like you more already.
Former chair of the Applied Science Division at Caltech, rep for being uncorrupted. With her,
Let's head back to the party.
Wherever you go, I go.
Hi there. Scratch. You don't sound convinced.
How are we to tell when we don't know who's doing? No, I don't believe the Constance had this situation under control.
بحاول اشوف.
I take it Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal. My guess is Edwards' decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago.
Sir.
Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable on a long weekend.
That's good. Keep those arms there. That's cool. If I find something, I'm gonna post it right away. Okay? You are good to go.
It's the night show. But this is risky. Tell me you did it, Tell me you did.
Good day to you, sir. Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
Why do you have what are we supposed to do? I'm sure someone's gonna like it again. But you see, that's why I'm gonna go. Don't do that. Or with a laughing stock.
أنا بحاول أشوف سبوت أقدر أنفذ العملية من غير ما أذيها، من غير ما أذي ديانا، وممكن أحط سم.
What are we doing here, Dexy?
Monumental Records are longtime clients of Morgan Yates and Co. I thought we were...
Hello, handsome.
Why are you here, Bernwood?
Didn't you know? I have tango fever.
Thing is, nobody held a gun to your head. Why did you take his offer?
It was time for a change.
I say. Learning the truth about your partner. Harsh. You see, I've read your ICA profile. All those years,
مش عارف أطلع هنا.
you never took a contract for money or glory. Only to serve your personal brand of vigilante justice.
ممكن أكهربهم
Targeting
بس
those who
هما
rise
الاتنين
above the
هيم.
law, except for yourself, of course, but hey, everyone's a hypocrite. Still, makes you wonder.
I was wasting my potential. I did garbage duty for 30 years, and where did it get me?
You've certainly kept the world's coroners on their toes.
Edwards is right. Power never dies. It only changes hands. And his hands, well, I figure the world could do a lot worse.
You admire him.
I thought resisting power was noble. But revolution is a young person's game. Please tear down. Much harder to build. I figure I can be as good as Connie. God knows I have a pride. Did I pass your test?
It was hardly the Pledge of Allegiance, but the best I could expect. Awful shame.
أقدر أفتح ال
grand plans, and God laughs and all that.
ايه راحت فين؟
How are you, sir?
راحت فين؟
I'm really starting to get hungry.
عشان لما تقع هي مش واضحة ليه؟
Closest legal advisor. Not even top fraud.
اللعبة فيها بجاية باين. اللعبة فيها بجاية.
Along with a trickle of sweet
بحاول
spice
أشوف.
and savory plums.
Here we have a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Find me a bottle of Pinot Noir, then we'll talk.
You heard the lady. I'm sure you have a Pinot in stock somewhere.
ما بقاش متعلم عليها بالأحمر.
Let's rejoin the fun.
Fine by me.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara VIDAL
ممكن
on a
ناخد
grand
الفرصة
tour
دي.
of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal.
No.
ماشي. هاخد هدومه.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay. Yeah. In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour or after. On standby. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly? Alright. But if I'm gonna be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in.
¿Cómo estás?
Okay. So who's this fool?
The constant knows what he's doing.
Thank you.
Doesn't even have to like
No problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. Yeah, I like it.
ماشي. شوف هو هيروح فين بعيد عن الزحمة. تمام كده. زي الفل. نجيب هنا. يلا يلا يلا. تمام. كروغر حظي. ماشي نسيف طبعا.
Not just a pub live, we're talking knee deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick. Of course, Yates came.
No, they were discreet about it. I caught a glimpse of a body bag, but that's about it. It was only when someone realized that the evidence.
Have a good one. Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way?
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Join the other guests. انضم مع الضيوف. هنزل تحت. في سلم.
Guess all those personal trainers might be paid off.
لا. سلمنا. ده في ناس واقفة هنا وانا الحمد لله محدش قفشني.
These majestic plains were my playground. I'm returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors.
اوبا. لا انا ماشي غلط.
Our goal here at Vidyetta Yates is simple. From our state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully managed stock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts, we have only one purpose: to make the best wines in Argentina. I was an attorney. For 4 decades I served the law. Now, I serve something far grander. I serve the land. And the land of Mendoza longs to make wine.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground. And returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors feels just incredibly profound.
Our goal here at Vidyetta Yates is simple. From our state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grape stock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts, we have only one purpose: to make the best wines in Argentina and beyond.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
طيب.
Don't hold your breath. Vidal is a true believer. Fiercely loyal to
Now.
Ahora me acuerdo.
Did something happen? We can't. He set me down one day and said there was
مطلوب مني حاجة أعملها. نخش هنا.
What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them a grand tour.
Follow me.
Remember?
Yo.
The boy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
ماشي. نسيف بقى. ماشي.
Don't hold your breath. Vidal is a true believer.
4 decades I served the law. No, I served something far grander. I served the land. And the land of men goes a long
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them a grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I'm sure of that.
Come on. I left it right here. Seriously.
طب اخبي فين؟ اخبي هنا اهو. نعمل له دروب بتاعه، ناخد هدومه. وهلا اهو. محدش هيشك فيا كده. تمام. لا في الحراس. الحراس 1 2 3. ممكن نعدي من ورا. ماشي harvest 3 ريب ملبك. ماشي دي المزرعة. خدوا بالكم الاخضر ده لحد والاحمر ده لحد. الاحمر ده اللي هناخد منه الحاجة. ماشي. في حاجة تانية هنا مهمة. لا.
I'm so sorry. No tiene la menor idea de lo que está hablando. I don't know. I think I had too many drinks. All of a sudden, I just woke up and here I was in the hotel room. I swear to you, I didn't do anything to that. Not that I know. So creo que está diciendo. Pero no tiene la menor idea. Le faltaron los frijoles, le faltó el arroz.
¿Qué? ¿Quieres un beso?
فاضل واحد. تمام. رجعهم بقى ليها. نرجع مكان ما جينا. بتعمل ايه؟
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Hey! Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good.
¿Quieres una menta? Uf. Porque la necesitas.
What am I doing here?
Now, let's see.
Oh.
A lovely inky black color.
Okay, got it.
Good size. Large and firm. Seeds. Brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
ماشي. طبعا اجي اخد اللبس تاني. وارجع عادي جدا.
Ah, my fellow wine lover. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates.
¿Cómo estás?
I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So,
Hey.
how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like...
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. A After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, the grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. Picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good. Looks like one for the mat.
Anything else you wish to know? There's really no trouble.
Hey, you! Do you recognize him at all? I certainly do. Don't make me doubt you. Do you think I'm just going to drop this?
بعدين يا عم خلاص.
Now, are there any more questions? Don't be shy.
احنا لازم نشوف حاجة بقى. الحل ده مش نافع او انا معرفتش اعمله.
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial cold storage unit to keep our excess grape stock to prevent decay. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay in here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Such imaginations you have. But there really is no need to worry. Why? We haven't had an accident since Mrs. Yates' dog was run over by a grape picker.
هنا المشكلة
questions? Ask away.
عشان مفيش مش معايا مفك للأسف. يا ده القرف. ما انا بقول لازم نلف في الاول لفة كويسة قبل ما نعمل حاجة. يا عم مفيش حاجة يعني. نشوف هنا جايز عايز مفك اطلع فوق هنا ازاي؟ هنا سكينة لا هنا مفتاح موزة مش مشكلة.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a...
تعال نسيب دي.
Well, or must, by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions... Huh? Yes. I just love to clean up all the mess.
شكرا دايما.
And... oh!
happened to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me.
Yes.
So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
هنا في ايه؟
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
It's all very inspiring.
I could see you retired to a place like this. Winemaking speaks to your meticulous nature. Surely you don't plan to be Yates's fixer forever.
I have been told recently to think about the future.
And so we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
البوابة دي لو عايز افتحها في كمبيوتر فوق بقدر افتح الحاجات دي.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now.
هو
I
انت
shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way. Into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going?
طيب
Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
ماشي يبقى انا ممنوع الدخول هو اخدها هي بس.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just
a meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds, come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
شكله بيحضر عايز يموتها التاني ده فاحنا هنحاول ننقذها.
It already.
Fine. What's the passcode?
Last year at World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Discuss yourself as a sommelier.